Hi, my name is Brett Allen Morgan, and I have a gift that I want to give to you. It's a gift that was given to me over 15 years ago, and it's totally transformed my life. But before I give that gift to you, I have a question. Have you ever had somebody steal something from you? You know, those of us that have, I think we all can agree that experience can leave you with some pretty ugly feelings, and many times that ugliness is magnified by the fact that the person who was doing the stealing was somebody that we know, we like, and we trust. And oftentimes it takes place over a long period. And when we finally figure out what's going on, we vow to become more vigilant on who we allow into our circle of friends and influence and around our loved ones and into our homes, don't we? Well, you know what? Right now, I have irrefutable evidence that there is a thief in your house, and it's robbing you blind. In a moment, I'm going to show you a clip that'll give you some clues on who that perpetrator is. And then when we come back from watching that clip, I'm going to share with you the irrefutable evidence that stacks up against this perpetrator. And then I'm going to give you that awesome gift that if you choose to use it will set you free from being a victim of this type of crime ever again. So let's take a look at the clip and see if you can figure out who done it.
We go way back, me and you. Why, while your mother cleaned house, we'd watch Scooby-Doo. And I was with you on the couch, you know, when you were sick home from school. And I introduced you to new friends, and I showed you how to be cool. And over the years, I gained your whole family's trust. While behind your mom's back, I taught you violence, and I taught you lust. And as we got older, you believed everything I'd say, and we'd spend more and more time together every day. And now we drink coffee each and every morning, and I tell you the bad news, and I give you the warnings. And at night you come home and you slump in your chair, and with pinwheel eyes you wave your wand in the air. You think you're in control, and you have all the power. But isn't it me that you worship? Hour after hour.
Well, you certainly don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure out who the suspect is in this case. That's right, it's our dear old friend, the television. Now, if you're anything like I was over 15 years ago, you probably are going through a little state of denial right now. I mean, your mental chatter is probably saying things like, no, not my friend, not my buddy. You don't understand, Brett. We go way back. We're old friends. He would never hurt me. Hey, I know how you feel. I felt the very same way. Until I began to discover how sneaky this little culprit can be. So I encourage you right now to put yourself in the jury box and at least consider taking an unbiased look at that irrefutable, overwhelming evidence that I promised you earlier in the video. Let's take a look. According to the A.C. Nelson Company, the average American spends more than 4 hours watching TV each day. That is 28 hours a week, 2 months nonstop per year, and on a 65-year lifespan, that is 9 years glued to the tube. 59% of people in America purchase cable TV. I don't know how much your cable bill is, but whatever it is, what could you do with that money that you're throwing at the tube to improve your life each and every month? Parents spend 3.5 minutes a week in meaningful conversation with their children. They spend 1,680 minutes each week on television. According to Rutgers University psychologist Robert Kuby, heavy TV viewers exhibit 5 dependency symptoms two more than necessary to arrive at a clinical diagnosis of substance abuse. These include using TV as a sedative, indiscriminate viewing, and feeling loss of control while viewing, feeling angry with oneself for watching too much television, and the inability to stop watching, and feeling miserable when kept from watching. According to the American Journal of Public Health, adults who spend 3 hours of TV watching daily are far more likely to be obese than an adult who watches less than 1 hour of TV daily. Wow. You know, I could have went on and on and on and on. There is so much evidence against the defendant in this case. However, we just don't have enough time to present it all. So in the interest of wrapping things up, let's just do a little recap. We've investigated the crime scene. We've collected and examined all the clues, and we've reviewed and weighed the evidence. And now the thief has been caught, guilty as charged. Let's sentence him to jail, 30 days behind bars. And in that brief time, you'll wake up and you'll see how tremendous life can be when you turn off your TV. So I was sitting on a hard chair in a hot place, listening to a guy speak in the front of the room. That guy was making a lot of sense that night. But the thing that made the most sense to me, that he said, hey, turn off your television for 30 days and see how much it's influencing your life in the wrong direction. And I thought, wow. I mean, because at the time, we had 5 televisions going, a lot of them on different channels, constantly 24/7. And so I was scheduled to move out the next day. And so I took a little black and white TV that didn't get any reception at all. I took a VCR, and I took some video cassettes that this guy gave me with some positive speaking on it, as well as some stuff from Les Brown and Zig Ziglar and people like that. And I started watching that. And I didn't watch any TV for 30 days. And I was amazed at how much I had been controlled mentally, you know, what to wear, how to act, how to talk, how to think, where to spend my time, who to spend it with, how negatively influenced I was by the television. And so now, you know, I never looked back. Some 15 years later, I'm proud to tell you that I am TV free. And I hope you will be too someday. It's an amazing thing. So now it's time to give you that gift that I promised you at the beginning of the video. Are you ready? You may recall at a point in the video I talked about being on a hard chair in a hot place listening to a speaker who challenged the room to shut off their TV for 30 days. And then I went on to tell you my story and my results of that. That's the gift I want to give to you. But I'm going to take it a little bit further, and I'll get to that in a second. But right now, mark this date on your calendar, October 2nd. Because October 2nd, I want you to join me and as many as your friends and my friends as we can get together in shutting off our TVs for the whole entire month of October. And so that we're not alone, I'm going to set up a Facebook group that will be open to you and to all of your friends. And on that Facebook group, we're all going to get together and support each other and encourage each other through that 30 days. And I personally will post some video and some content and some links and suggestions all through that 30-day period to help you make it. So what do you say? Do you want to take the 30-day challenge with me and become TV free? I'm telling you, it will totally, totally change your life. My name is Brett Allen Morgan. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate your open-mindedness to an idea that may very well change the total trajectory of the rest of your life.